Yo, what's good, degenerates? Y'all already know what it is. It's UFC 330, Islam Makhachev versus Garry, dude. And I'm super pumped for this main event. But before we get into this, I know there's a lot of people saying that this card isn't the best, but yo, real talk, there was a lot of us out here that would be dishing out money for these freaking numbered events or these pay-per-views. And the fact that they're only $20 a month with the Paramount Plus subscription, and to top it off, that one of the greatest MMA fighters of all time is competing and defending his title. And then we got Mackenzie Dern in the co-main event taking on freaking Jillian Robertson. I'll take it, dude. Yo, these are going to be your boys' full card picks, dude. And in the words of Yuri Prohaska, let's go for that. All right, man, on the first fight on the opening card, man, we got Jeremiah Wells taking on Mirtobek Orobai. Your boy's going to have to go Orobai to get it done by way of submission, bro. Dude, especially ever since he moved up to welterweight, dude, he seems rejuvenated, bro. Even though he was a savage at 155 pounds and probably could have freaking competed for a title, dude, just the way that he looked when he freaking slimed out Jack Hermanson, a former middleweight, a big middleweight, dude. His hands look clean, and he got lights out jiu-jitsu. I feel like he's going to shoot it for the takedown. Jeremiah Wells isn't going to be able to stuff it because Mirtobek Orobai is like a zombie when it comes to shooting them takedowns, bro. And I feel like he's going to get his back and wrap up the submission, dude. And it's going to be quick work, dude. Respectfully. You know what I'm saying? All right, man. Then in the next fight, dude, we got freaking Neil Magny taking on Ramiz Brahimaj, dude. And real talk, I see a lot of people going with Neil Magny, and it's like, dog, bro. Neil Magny is like, I don't know, dude. He's just, I can't rely on him anymore, man. Yeah, he got these 2 wins over freaking Jake Matthews and freaking Aleski Dos Santos. And freaking Brahimaj is coming off of a loss to Puna Soriano, dude. But, dude, he got a good submission win over Austin Vanderford, man. Austin Vanderford, I think he's a D1 All-American wrestler. A really good grappler, man. And freaking Brahimaj is a Jiu-Jitsu world champion. And I feel like, man, Brahimaj isn't going to mess around with Neil Magny on the feet. He's going to take him down and he's going to submit him, dude. I feel like Brahimaj being the younger guy and just being just a better grappler at this point in Neil Magny's career, I'm going to have to ride with Brahimaj to get it done by way of submission, man. All right, man. Then in the next fight, man, we got Rafael Tobias taking on Lucas Fernando. And your boy's going to go with Fernando to get it done by way of decision, man. I feel like, man, he just got the cleaner strikes, man. He throws within volume. And, man, if he gets you hurt, man, he's going to go for the kill. I feel like the only thing I'm worried about is the grappling, man. If he can really take down, stuff a takedown. I do like his strikes way better than Tobias. But Tobias does have a chance in the grappling. But I feel like Fernando's going to be able to keep it on the feet, man, and be able to freaking piece him up for all 3. So we're going to go Fernando to get it done by way of decision, bro. But I'm a little bit nervous because I feel like his takedown defense is still kind of like to be determined. I didn't really find much. And then freaking Tobias' takedowns, he's not really a wrestler, man. He's more of a jiu-jitsu guy. So I'm going to go with Fernando. But if he gets him down, I wouldn't be surprised if Tobias submits him. All right, man. Then in the next fight, man, we got Vicente Luque taking on Trey Sean Gore. But, oh, my goodness, dude. I am so conflicted with this fight just because, you know, visually, on paper, Anthony Smith, my bad. On paper, it's like, dude, Vicente Luque, for sure, he's better everywhere. You know what I mean? But, dude, he's been so freaking chinny. Got KO'd by Buckley. Got submitted by Kevin Holland, and then he got freaking he lost the unanimous decision to Joel Alvarez. But man, he did get the submission on Kelvin Gastelum. But Kelvin Gastelum, man, he's not the same athlete anymore either, man. You know, Kelvin Gastelum's only win was to Dustin Stolfus, bro. And who the fuck is Dustin Stolfus fighting? Somebody on this card, but. And it's just like, man, Tresean Gore fucking look really good against Hazama Bokayev, man. And was able to get a freaking guillotine over him, man. Oh, my God. You know what, dude? I'm going to go Tresean Gore to get it done by decision, but man, I am not entirely confident in that. Let's see, what do people got? Man, a bunch of people here are picking Vicente Luque by decision, bro. You know, dude, Trayshawn Gore, he looked like he finally put it together, man. He's looked a little inconsistent, but dude, I'm gonna put some respect on his name, bro, because I feel he shut me out the last fight, so we're gonna ride with Trayshawn Gore to get it done by way of decision. I feel like Vicente Luque, dude, he's just been in too many wars, he's been finished too many times, and he doesn't look like Vicente Luque of old, man. Trayshawn Gore looked amazing in his last fight, so we're gonna ride with him to get it done by way of decision, but I'm really hesitant on him, man. Oh my god! All right, man. Then in the next fight, we got Dante Johnson taking on Eric Makhachev. I'm gonna go Dante Johnson to get it done by way of KO because I feel like he's the faster, more accurate striker. But man, Eric Makhachev, man, he got a decent win in his last fight against Adolfo Vieira, but man, he did get absolutely slimed out by Bison Surkaya, but he did catch him though, and then freaking he did get absolutely destroyed by Ruzivoyev, dude. But Dante Johnson is only 5'8", man. But dude, he is super fast, and he got freaking lightning fast strikes, and he got freaking crazy power, man. And then he's confident too, bro. He's confident on the Contender Series, bro. He knocked out a heavyweight, bro. He knocked out a fucking heavyweight, dude. Was that heavyweight good? Fuck no. But still, man, I'm going to go Dante Johnson, but I am going to be a little bit nervous just because I feel like Eric Makhanechev's way to victory is taking down Dante Johnson, but he's not like a Division I All-American wrestler or somebody like that who could take him down at will, probably. So I feel like if Johnson gets taken down once or twice after that, Makhachev should gas out, and Johnson should be able to find the KO. All right, man. Then in the next fight, dog, we got freaking Jalen Turner, dude, the Tarantula, taking on Caio Fernandez. And man, this one's a little bit tricky just because Fernandez is coming off of, he's riding a little bit of a hot streak, but he did freaking lose a split decision to Mark Jacasey, man. And I feel like I feel like he's gonna have a hard time fucking finding, being able to fucking bridge the fucking void for Jalen Turner, because Jalen Turner is fucking 6'3", taking on a guy who is 5'9". He's gonna have the fucking the length. I feel like Jalen Turner's gonna snatch up a submission, bro. I know he freaking KO'd Edson Barboza, but I don't know why, man. I feel like he's gonna end up fucking snatching up a fucking guillotine because this fool's gonna try to take him down, man. I don't know why, man. I feel like Jalen Turner, man, he got the better strikes, but I am a little bit worried where his confidence is, man, because he has fucking retired in there, man. He has, but man, when he's on, bro. He got good strikes. He got good takedown defense. He went fucking toe-to-toe with Gamrot, and Gamrot was taking him down, and Jalen Turner was fucking putting it on him, bro. You know what, dude? Fuck this shit. What am I talking about? I'm riding with Jalen Turner to get this one done by sub, dude. Freaking Fernandez is a good striker. He freaking knocked out Harry Hardwick by low kicks, man. But I don't know. I feel like freaking Jalen Turner is going to get the sub over him, bro. Going to get the sub. All right, man. Then in the next fight, man, we got Chidi Njokuani versus Joel Alvarez, dude. And real talk, I'm going to go Joel Alvarez to get it done. Oh, man, it's kind of hard to say, man. Because it's like he doesn't really have fucking power in his fucking strikes, really, dude. He has good crisp boxing, but he keeps his head straight up in the air. And then, like, he got good jiu-jitsu, bro, but he got no fucking wrestling. So it's like he's going to have to, like, I know he's been taken down, I think, 7 times. Oh, so there's been 7 people to take him down, and 4 of those people have been submitted after they took him down. I don't feel like Chidi Njokuani is going to fucking want to take him down or anything like that just because his jiu-jitsu is so lights out. So I feel like Chidi Njokuani's only way he's gonna have to try to fucking knock out Joel Alvarez, man. But I feel like Joel Alvarez got crisp enough boxing, good enough low kicks to be able to keep it on the outside. And if it goes to the ground, bro, he's gonna be a fucking wizard on the ground. So I'm gonna go Alvarez to get it done by way of decision, just because Chidi Njokuani is a good durable fighter, man. But I don't feel like Alvarez got the power to be able to put him away, so I feel like he's just going to piece him up on the feet for 3 rounds, dude. So we're going to go Alvarez by way of decision. All right, man. Then in the next fight, man, we got freaking Edson Barboza versus freaking Esteban Rivovich, bro. And man, dude, Esteban Rivovich is a good fucking striker, bro. But he got no takedown defense. That's why he was able to get fucking submitted by Gamrot. He lost a split decision, a half harass, but you know, I felt like he was winning that fight. Edson Barboza, dude, 3-fight losing streak, being KO'd, lost the decision to Jakar Close, where he almost got fucking, where he was kind of competitive, bro, and he kind of hurt Jakar Close. Same thing with Lerone Murphy, dude. He fucking cracked Lerone Murphy, but oh man, I just feel like Esteban Rivovich is too fast and his striking is too fucking accurate for Edson Barboza. So I'm gonna go Esteban Rivovich by KO. I don't think Edson Barboza is gonna shoot a takedown in this fight, but would I be surprised? Probably not, because that's how Esteban Rivovich got put away fast. But he's not a wrestler, man. So I wonder what he's gonna do. But I feel like Rivovich should be able to find his chin just because Barboza's 40 years old, man. I can't even believe he's still fighting in the UFC. Insane. All right, man. Then in the next fight, man, we got Mansour Abdul Malik versus Dustin Stolfus. I'm going to go Malik by way of KO, but I feel like it's going to be ground and pound KO, man. Because Malik is a D1 All-American, Division All-American wrestler. He did just get knocked out in his last fight, man. So it's like, I wouldn't be surprised if he's going to be fucking wrestling more. But then he was fighting freaking... I fucking forget Buddy's name, bro. He's the glory kickboxer that fought Poatan. I could just look it up right here. What am I talking about? Yuzuri Bulgari, man. And Dustin Stolfus isn't Yuzuri Bulgari. He just freaking lost to freaking Kelvin Gastelum and lost to freaking Ruzaboyev as well, and then he freaking got TKO'd by Bruno Ferreira. I feel like freaking Mansour Abdul Malik gonna try to take him down and then fucking KO him in the ground and pound, dude. So we're gonna go Malik. Ooh. There you go, Malik by way of KO. Oh, man. And then in the next fight, dude, we got Charles Energy Johnson taking on Jose Ochoa. Jose Ochoa looking good against Clayton Carpenter, but you know what, dog? Clayton Carpenter isn't the energy. And then he lost a clear-cut unanimous decision to Masulo Mabayev. Got a good TKO over Cody Brundage. And then he lost a unanimous decision to Lonnie Kavanagh, bro. Man, Energy got good wrestling, got fucking good strikes, man, but the problem is that he fucking starts off so slow, bro. And it's like, I feel like if people blitz him within the first round, they could usually probably get him out of there or hurt him enough to where it fucking staggers him, where he's pretty much trying to play catch up for the rest of the fight and he can't really get his footing, man. But man, this is just smelling of a fucking Energy slime out, bro, because he's trading wins and losses, man. Dog, I'm gonna ride with Energy, dog. I fucking love Energy. He's the absolute man. I'm gonna ride with him to get it done by way of decision. But if he gets knocked out, I would not be surprised, dude. I feel like if he starts fucking wrestling right from the jump, dude, and he actually fucking attacks and gets after him, bro, he could fucking piece him up and be able to coast to a decision, bro. But if Jose Ochoa fucking attacks, hurts Energy within the first round, the fight's already fucking lost. But I love Energy. I feel like, man, he hasn't gotten the love and respect that he deserves. And I'm gonna ride with Energy till the day that I die, dog. Skullet Nation, G. Skullet Nation. Let's go Energy, bro. He's gonna fucking piece up this young kid because these are the fights that he wins, bro. The fucking 25-year-old kid that doesn't know shit with fuck. These are the fucking wins that Energy gets, dude. Fucking, man. Come on, dog. Let's go Energy. Oof, man. And then in the next fight, man, we got Mackenzie Dern taking on Jillian Robertson, dude. Mackenzie Dern, her strikes suck. Jillian Robertson is probably a little bit better. Mackenzie Dern's jiu-jitsu is way better from a competitive standpoint. But Jillian Roberts got the most submissions in the UFC for women's strawweight. How funny, right? Man, dude. And then she's on a little bit of a heater, bro. Lupita Godinez, freaking Amanda Hebos, submission by armbar, and then Wiener Jandiroba, dude, where that could have gone to Wiener Jandiroba and probably nobody would be mad about it. Freaking, and then let's check out freaking Jillian Roberts, Polani Vianney KO. Michelle Watterson, unanimous decision. Luciana, can't even pronounce that, unanimous decision. Marina Rodriguez KO from the back, and Amanda Lemos, unanimous decision, man. I'm gonna go with Jillian Roberts just because, but to get it done by way of decision, bro. Because her fucking coach is Dean Thomas, and that guy is such a whiz and such a fucking a real mind for the sport. Where it's just like, man, I feel like Mackenzie Dern, even she's been really inconsistent with some of her training. She kind of trains with Perillo, the Jason Perillo, and stuff like that, and they couldn't really click her game together enough to be able to coincide her to be able to. How is Mackenzie Dern gonna get the start on the feet and then get it to the ground, bro? Because she hasn't really had that many submissions in the UFC, man, and I feel like her jiu-jitsu game doesn't correspond to MMA. I don't even know if that fucking makes any sense. I don't know, man, because her jiu-jitsu game is good if she could get it there, but she don't got the wrestling to get it there, you know? And man, I don't know. Jillian Roberts is on a fucking heater of a 5-fight win streak, and I feel like it has to be deal with Dean Thomas and them game planning. I feel like they're gonna have a good game plan and be ready for anything that Mackenzie Dern fucking throws at her, man. I don't know why, man. I feel like they're gonna play hot potato with this title until freaking Wei Li Zhang freaking comes back down, or if somebody ends up taking the mantle before that. But I feel like Mackenzie Dern, man, I just feel like she's not in like these big moments, man, where she's about to get a title shot opportunity, man. She got gifted one just because Wei Li Zhang fucking went up to try to fucking chase greatness, and it backfired on her, man. I'm going to go Robertson, man, by decision, man. I feel like Dean Thomas being in her corner, she's on a 5-fight win streak. She's hella consistent, dude. So we're going to go with her to get it done by way of decision, man. All right, man. And then in the main event, bro, in the main event, we got Islam Makhachev taking on Ian Garry, dude. And we got everything working against freaking Ian Garry, I guess. There ain't nothing really working against him, bro. Dude, he is the absolute fucking dog in this scenario. But, dude, he is a natural welterweight, man. He is a natural welterweight. He's been competing at this weight. He's not freaking like these other guys moving up in weight class. And he is a fucking got a good chance, man, if he fucking keeps it on the outside and stuffs takedowns. But, dog, he stuffed takedowns to Bilal Muhammad and fucking Shavkat Rakhmonov, and they're not fucking Islam Makhachev, man. Even in the slightest. Even in the slightest, dude. Islam got great stand-up, and he got lights-out jiu-jitsu, and he got really good fucking trips from inside the clinch. My question is he going to be able to get it there, though, dude? Is he going to be able to get it there, though? And then if he's going to be able to get the submission as easily as I think he can get it, man. It's so fucking tricky, dog, because Ian Garry got good strikes. He's been trading with Charles Oliveira at fucking shoot the box, dude, putting in the fucking work, dog. But it's Islam Makhachev, dude. He's chasing greatness. He might have a chance to beat Anderson Silva's fucking 16-fight win streak in the UFC, dude. The only other time that shit's ever come close was Kamaru Usman, and he choked in the last second, dog. Fuck, dude. Absolute madness, dog. I'm going to go with Islam to get it done by way of submission, dude. But, man, if I'm being real, I think it's going to be a lot harder than fucking some people are saying it. But I think it's going to be competitive in, like, the fucking Shavkat Rakhmonov fight where Ian Garry doesn't make him look as good. But Islam's still going to be able to get him down at some point and get the submission, bro. Man, I hope that made sense, man. I feel like this is going to be a really, really interesting main event, dude. Hopefully, it can be fucking competitive enough and Islam Makhachev can still get the fucking dub, dude. Yo, those are my picks, G's. They are an absolute lock. Like, share, and subscribe. Talk shit to me in the comments. Let me know how I have absolutely no idea what the fuck I'm talking about. Stay tuned this week. Your boy's coming back with more fighter interviews and keeping up with any updates that happened within this fight card. You feel me, guy? And like your boy always says, G, like always, I mean always, stay elevated, dog. Peace.